Gamers, today we're going to look at the Razer Hammerhead Hyperspeed V3. Now, its main emphasis is on super low latency with its 2.4 GHz dongle, and as I'm gaming with these earbuds, I definitely cannot sense any latency issues with the dongle. Now, with Bluetooth, yes, the syncing is a bit off, maybe about 200 milliseconds or more, but with the dongle, the syncing is very tight. It almost feels like I'm using wired headphones. It's that good. Now, you can connect just the dongle alone, or you can leave the dongle in the case and connect the case to your PC or your PS5. This way, it charges the case at the same time. That said, it's not perfect. There's a lot to talk about, like their performance, their microphone quality for voice chat, active noise cancelling, and sound quality. So buckle up, links in the pinned comment if you want to check the latest price of the Razer Hammerhead Hyperspeed V3. Click here for Shopee and get subscribed for more reviews like this one. Their microphone quality is pretty decent for earbuds. Voice pickup isn't amplified that loudly, yes, but otherwise they don't sound too robotic. Now, when you're gaming with voice chat, you want to do it with the wireless dongle because the voice pickup is cleaner and the game audio stays perfect. On Bluetooth, it just kicks the earbuds into HFP mode and the audio, as a result, gets wrecked. This is what it sounds like over the dongle and over Bluetooth. Right now I'm using the Razer Hammerhead Hyperspeed V3 over 2.4 GHz connected through the charging case. So the dongle is inserted into the case and the case is connected to my PC. This is the microphone pickup that you're going to get. Right now I'm going to switch over to Bluetooth. Let's see, or rather let's hear how its microphones perform over Bluetooth. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, right now the Razer Hammerhead Hyperspeed V3 is connected over Bluetooth and I'm using the microphone. Now, notice how down-mixed, how low fidelity the game audio is. And the reason for that is because the earbuds are right now in HFP mode or hands-free protocol. So the microphone will work over Bluetooth because that the audio that you're getting isn't going to be so ideal, not as high fidelity. Their active noise cancelling does perform rather well at reducing the lower frequencies. So if your computer fan's noisy, or if you're, say, gaming in a cafe, yes, I've seen kids do that. I don't know how they do it. Anyway, much of that noise will be reduced in its noise cancelling mode. Now, they are a little less effective at cancelling human chatter because the noise cancelling seems a bit weak in the 1 to 2 kHz region, but you're still gonna get enough silence to focus on your music, videos, and gaming. Listen to the samples.
ANC on.
Now, if you want to compare their active noise cancelling and call quality to other products, for just $1 per month or more, you can access my secret weapon, my personal database, which lets you compare their samples A to B directly. Hundreds of people have joined up because this saves you so much time, being able to just cut through all the marketing and compare the products yourself without visiting a store. Most stores don't even let you try the products due to hygiene reasons. So join now on YouTube or Patreon through the links below. Their transparency mode feels bright and clear, passing through and amplifying ambient sounds both near and far, which makes them great for quick awareness and even face-to-face conversations. But it's too loud. So instead of feeling like you're not wearing earbuds when you're in ambient mode, it's a louder, amplified version of your surroundings. You can actually see this in this frequency sweep. Notice how much louder its ambient mode is compared to the bass noise level represented by the white line. In terms of their sound quality on their default settings, I would describe them as leaning a bit brighter in the upper mids and they've got a pretty relaxed sound signature, as in their sound staging's a bit more laid back than most earbuds. And in terms of their bass, they're actually quite relaxed in that area too. I mean, you do get that rumble, but to me, it sounds pretty lean by default in the bass registers. Dynamic range is a little on the high side, so the subtle details in the background can be heard rather easily, and that is in its music mode setting. The game mode tuning makes it sound even more enjoyable, more heavy in the bass, and the dynamic range also gets a boost, making it sound richer and more exciting. Now, if you're wondering whether it sounds different over its 2.4 GHz dongle versus Bluetooth, it's actually just a little cleaner, but not much of a difference in terms of the actual sound quality. Listen to the samples.
Vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo fue. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Yo digo las cosas como son. No quiero ninguna aceptación. Tampoco vengo a pedir perdón porque mis sentimientos se volvieron la canción. Yeah. No me vale mucho como tú me ves. Sabes, tú me llegas solo a los pies. Para mí ser grande es un interés. Ser un buen humano para mí es un deber. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma.
To compare their sound quality to other headphones and earbuds, go to louandwireless.com/sound samples. Now, if you're gaming on Windows, I recommend using THX 7.1 spatial audio with the Hyperspeed. Although Razer sells THX on their website for $20, with these earbuds, you simply have to download the Razer Synapse app and it will give you a free activation code for THX. And while it makes a huge difference, the soundscape's richer, object placement and tracking is more distinct, more accurate, and you can even customize the channels to make all 7 surround sound channels more accurate. Here's what it sounds like on the Hyperspeed V3. And what's even better is that THX 7.1 works with any headphones and earbuds, not just the Hyperspeed. On PC, you have the Razer Synapse app that we talked about, and also on mobile, you get the Razer Audio app, where you can customize their sound quality with presets or a 10-band graphic EQ, as well as other settings. That being said, the controls are not customizable, and since there are only tap gestures, you don't get volume controls on the earbuds. Tapping 3 times on the left earbud does allow you to toggle between 2.4 GHz Hyperspeed and Bluetooth, and you do need to toggle between them if, say, you were watching YouTube on your computer over Hyperspeed, but now you want to listen to music on your phone. So it's not like Bluetooth multi-point pairing, which lets you switch seamlessly between devices. Oh, by the way, the Hyperspeed does not support multi-point pairing, so you're only allowed one Bluetooth connection at a time. That is something to keep in mind if multi-point pairing is something that you really need. Also, they're a little buggy. One time I was in a cab and the app wouldn't connect to the earbuds no matter what I did. For half an hour, I did everything from disconnecting the earbuds to clearing pairing history, deleting the app. Nothing worked. It was only when I switched to Hyperspeed and back to Bluetooth that it finally reconnect to my phone. The in-ear detection is also wonky, to say the least. most of the time it works, yes, but sometimes noise cancelling doesn't trigger until I shift the buds a certain way in my ears to trigger wear detection, and only then will noise cancelling turn on. So as of now, the software of these earbuds needs a bit of polishing in those areas. But in spite of these software issues, the Hyperspeed V3s are amazing for gaming on your phone, your PC, or your PS5, especially if you need voice chat while you're gaming but without the audio getting messed up. As always, links in the pinned comment. If you want to check their latest price, click here for Shopee and subscribe for more reviews like this one. By the way, there is another set of gaming earbuds also worth checking out. Watch this video.